confused. Got lit, and no later. It would have been tomorrow. Ride through day. I arrived at 2.5 hours past 9. Time to shine. Shine in on the life. They need a different kind of, help or a way to remain silent. Your job is to give and be silent. Don't say unless you love, but just help them. You know that that's what you've been doing this whole time. Silence is for sure contrary to how people normally show up to the point of a break. When you are silent, it speaks. Mute is still on. Music books and be at peace. If you win, you are peace. We define the void. The silence defines the void. He says, the thunderous silence. My heart leaps. Empty hands and open, warm heart, where we are just part of the most perfect life. So what do you want to see? What do you want to see here inside of this time? After almost 2 weeks, you're finally remembering that you are here for a purpose. You can help them in a way of bringing their perspective to change. But who are they? Is it for sure necessary for you to be the peace you wish to see in others? If only she would see, then I would be able to talk to them. Don't you see? But even as she may either be a she that sleeps, or a few short lines in this, more proper for me to be silent. Take it that everything is empty. There are things we think are real, but just the scenes of the words. Real is not true. Become silent and remember to show love. But they slept and were calmer, but slept when she would have been up, but now should sleep more than she's awake. She held me through the experience. In the womb, she was the one who fed me. With laughter in her tone, she sang and oftentimes cried with me, until I started hiding my tears from the world of light. Return to completely fix this, so remember to be silent when it speaks. Just write all the time. And remember that when she sleeps, life is calm. If people are not wanting to wake up, leave them asleep. It's not the fact that many times over been read and then moved around, and for some of yells, and for sure the yells should not be again. She can't sleep if she's always yelling. People said that it didn't help her. People also said that my method isn't true. But true or not, I see the plot, and it turns out what I did for her helped both her and you. Oh, if only we could all see the truth that it doesn't matter what I do to you. It speaks, but tells you to be silent, all while when my ears are full of peace to me, it's actually her yelling that made life not sweet, quite bitter. But when I wrote, she slept, and she was perfectly fine with that. I could have held both the first and the last, but for some reason, you would never be mine. You said, I'll always come back to the real Isaiah, but you will probably not ever recognize the real me. Dismiss the snooze, because when her river runs, she sleeps awake, and that is perfect for me. Why do you keep that so strongly in your heart? Are you not tired from all of your hate? Do you sleep because you still know not what you need? Why? I say, why did you allow so many years to go by? Sadness is so heavy on your heart, and I gave you words to live by because just like her, damn it, I fucking tried. So sad, so sleepless she stayed. Somber, sometimes, sheesh. If sleep was stronger than your hate, then, "Oh, you irritate me so much," would never have been uttered. But sheepishly, you should stay asleep. Sadly, after all these years, you're still trying to use the same techniques. I could help, but you refuse to listen. I could show you, but you refuse to see. Again, again. Aging, again, or aging, aging, asking. Okay, we're gonna start that again. Again, again, a jing, aging, aching, a chew. By you, for fits of a chewing, are you? Well, congratulations. She is hitting it again to snooze. Over and over. She's hitting snooze. She's hitting snooze. A smorgasbord will arise undoubtedly. Baby, 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 she used to say to me. The sentence was ended with a and lips were prepared for pursed lip breathing. Sadly, your arrows have been misguided for years. Yes, you taught me how to hate. Yes, you taught me how to yell. Yes, you taught me how to not have patience. But when it's all said and done, that was not what I took from you. I truly tried to stay calm around the moms, but the only way they would stay quiet is if I put on headphones. Sad but true. They beat me up just to cause me to stay quiet. Then I stayed quiet, just for them to want to yell. So I stayed quiet, put in headphones and rest. So late, too late, to debate. You silenced me to yell at your child. But truly, truly, I say to you, I still see the child crying out from inside of you. Life is so much quieter when you don't speak. You complain all about the things that you seek. But for what's going on about 20 years, I have to still wear headphones to pretend my mom is still here. Do I appear to be silent? Do I seem to be sad? Does it look like life has done me in, or am I doing just fine and loving my dream? Headphones in because I will not argue. I am an in-home care provider when your vision faltered. Don't cry for me because your joy, I don't cry for you. Just share your experience of life as a mom. But my suggestion will just fall all around. I think it's probably sad that I have kept to myself. Silence is just upon me again. But that's in my defense. I plan to make this life grand, though through the men lying in on the ground, that is the floor we call land. You're watching things that are tools to which I wish you would use to wake up with. But we'll see. She yells, but not in plain pain. We're about to start! And I am not interested, so thank you, is all I reply. No, thank you, but just the way you spit such hate is not something I celebrate. Please, she's not calm unless I ignore you. Didn't you realize that's how it's always been? Poor thing. Aw, for your sin and lie to me about thy love. My method is not studied except by the observer and those who wish, or those who with open minds choose to view it. Why does it speak when you are silent? Why don't we speak, but through words alone? We were not meant to be this alone. Is the middle of the room here? Stuck in isolation, but why push so hard? Spoken screams cry out to me. But the peace and relax, but be peace and relax. Could you ever find that in your life? When were you last happy? Or not smiling, but authentically happy? But you're much older than I. However, sometimes we live a lie. Not eye, but mouths, not hand, nor feet have shouldered one ever so much as this one, shaded in a room by a personal choice, that we love the shine. However, the only thing that is beautiful to me is Middle Eastern tablas player Zakir Hussain, beautiful as it is to me, and Priya, well, she is the princess that sleeps. The queen left long ago, the empress fled, the empress's motherhood flipped out to almost kill the emperor, only a few times, never admitted to the shortness of breath she caused. But Bully was a perfect song to remedy that. Eminem said it perfectly. For me to play it for the empress's queen's ears, if she had a mountain, she would have cleared the birds from there too. Deja vu was so real so many times. Peace is calm with the mind is so calm. Do not move, but be at peace until the love and peace moves you. Just love and give love, but most of all be love. Because of the love shown from you, you only see love. Create it. Love the reflection. Be at peace with when people pull away. Let them go. But when people like her are going through a break, then it's your job to calm their heart and mind. Loop upon the childlike nature of the human's experience and give them their inner child, the peace again. Give the fragrances the peace of mind that you have inside. Show up, make life sweet, and then simply repeat. If you say a line, I'll say a line. Okay, force text and outventured as we all grow together. Baby, for many years we'll live apart. I always wondered how you could ever have so much as to have anything. Now I understand how with having everything you could still feel like absolutely nothing. Right? Wrong. Please. Shh. As the tablas calm you down. If you want, oh damn, it's clear you don't. I'll quickly turn a profit. So long, we clear a plate for uncertainty. Baby, this book is not about you, but them in light of times for the better part of your life. Through the lens of time and movie, essentially what we see is someone else's finished through the plot to visionary or visionary people that make life perfect. The princess still sleeps. Too bad you didn't stay. You were supposed to write the huge part called, well, not called, but it was intended to be Tabitha's soliloquy. Just trying to be love, show love, speak love, be peace. The peace is in the silence. Silence is upon us again, and we still love all. And everybody loves us, and everybody loves us. Join in as one love, and be love, and show love is everlasting. Holy, holy, holy was allure, was just so beautiful, and a present peace in others, not to worry. Why do they wait? Why do they weigh so much? Why do we speak so coded to a tone? Flip out with laughter. This is joyful, and the mind stays bleak. When I goes into places, look at surroundings. As I sit and work on the next sound like this or that. Are you okay? She asks, but I'm not sure why other than the smoke that came from earlier. But honestly, I wish these windows would stay open. Still open, but silent, thankfully, was best. Silent and read to hear, aloft, afoot, or many. Either way to this day. For me, I either wishful in and out. When raised upon the crown of helms, she sleeps.